Chapter 23. Kehlani's POV. I sat on the bed silently, as Kehlani lay crying. My dad left a long time ago, and Kehlani had requested that Blue leave. He put up quite a protest, but left either way. How did this happen? I croak out after a moment. Kehlani, you're 16, you've known Blue for less than 2 months. You think I wanted this to happen? She snaps and I clench my jaw. It was my first time. How was I supposed to know our protection would fail? Hey, don't go raging on me, because as much as Dad believes it's my fault, it's not. I cross my arms and she huffs. What's your plan? Abortion, duh. She sniffs and I gape. Kehlani, you said it. Kehlani, I'm 16. What am I going to do with a baby? Dad's so disappointed. So what? I spring up, outraged. You're going to kill an innocent being because of your mistake. How is that fair? Life's not fair. She sniffs again, trying to seem bold, but I know she was crumbling. Listen to me, Kehlani, you're scared, but you're not the first. You're not the last to get pregnant at a young age. I'm sure Blue wants to keep this baby. You can't get rid of him or her. I know he isn't fully developed, or even developed at all, but that's a future soul inside of you, Mommy Kehlani, and Auntie Kehlani. I know we haven't been on the best terms, but I'll be here for you, I promise. That's when the dam broke as she cried hysterically into my shoulder. A tilde, A tilde, A tilde. Draco's POV. I was just about to ring Kehlani when the doorbell rang. Grinning, I run downstairs, ready to greet my girlfriend with a kiss, only to be met with my familiar best friend who was sniffling like crazy, tears leaking from his eyes. Blue? I messed up, man. I messed up big time. He drags himself in and I close the door, a small frown on my face. What is it? It's Kehlani. He groans. She's pregnant. Oh crap. My eyes widen as my best friend of 13 years breaks down in front of me. Dude, how could you let this happen? We used protection. I swear I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that to her. He runs a hand in through his hair and I sigh. Mom and Dad are going to be so disappointed. What are you going to do with the baby? I mean, he gives me a confused face before scoffing. I made a mistake, sure, but the baby isn't going to suffer from it. I want to keep it. I let out a relieved sigh before sitting on the stools. How is Kehlani taking it? We told her dad as soon as we found out. He didn't take it too well. Started throwing stuff and then blamed it on Kehlani. I clenched my fists at this information. Kehlani was hysterical. She made me leave. His voice broke at the end. I just don't want her to blame me, Draco. I don't want her to hate me, or the baby, or even herself. I wish I could make it better. He buries his face in his hand and my heart breaks a little as I pat his back awkwardly. You can do this. Money's the problem, and support won't be either. I try and he just snorts. Literally. Seriously, man. Get a grip. I cringe, handing him a napkin and he blows his nose. I'm going back over there. He stands and I shrug. I'll drive you. I wanna see Kehlani anyway. A tilde, A tilde, A tilde. Hey you. I greet as she walks down the pathway. I lean against my car watching as she pats Blue's back. It was a little after 10, and I could practically smell the sorrow coming from upstairs. Hey, what are you doing here? I eye her t-shirt and SpongeBob sleeping pants with her fuzzy pink slippers. Blue came over. I pull her into my chest, inhaling her usual lilac scent. Told me what happened. Thought I'd check up on you. I'm okay, I suppose. Just a little shook. She giggles slightly and I raise an eyebrow. I would be weirded out that you're laughing right now. Bet you cry and laugh at the same time, so I'm okay with it. Plus, my mom has a lot of screws loose, so I am used to it. Oh, shut it. She slaps my arm gently. So how are you feeling about all this? She scoffs. Kehlani's pregnant. How can I ever digest that? And my dad blames me. Why am I not? Chapter 24. Kehlani's POV. Blake was still speaking to me, but only in school. which is why I had to stay in the school's library to put the final touches for tomorrow's presentation. I bought you a ring. Please let it be $2.50. I eye him carefully and he chuckles. Don't worry, it's not expensive. I blow out a slow breath before he opens a small black box. A pretty ring with a small diamond lays inside. It was fake, but it was beautiful. Whoa, where did you get this? My mom made it. He shrugs and I gape. She's into art stuff. He chuckles and I smile. She's talented. He nods, grabbing my finger to slip it on. So Miss Green, will you be my wife so we can begin our journey on adopting a child? Yes, I say, faking extreme happiness, and he chuckles. A tilde, A tilde, A tilde. With an adopted family, you can be freed from financial expenses. If Blake and I were to adopt a 20-year-old, we wouldn't have to pay for any schooling except for university perhaps. Even a teenager, we'd only have to pay for high school and college. Sure, it has some disadvantages, but the whole point of today's world is saving money, and that's our presentation today. After a long 10-minute act, a speech from Blake and the last one from me, it was over. The teacher nodded stiffly, so we quickly packed up and went to our seats. Great job, Blake whispers and I grin. You as well. Draco's POV. You're going to Mr. Marcel's beach house. I want to come. Leo pipes up and I give him a flat face. Did he not hear the part when I said, Kehlani and I only? We just came from practice and unfortunately I had the guys with me, carpooling and all. So I decided I would just stop for Kehlani. Good thing I brought my truck today, so they sat right at the back. Well, you don't wanna end up like Blue over here, right? Blue shoves him, causing him to fall over and I wince as he hits the concrete. Shut up, you ugly twat. Blue sneers and I try hard to hold in my laughter. Levi no longer hung around us ever since his mother got back into town. He's been extremely scarce. I think I want to come also. My teammate Josh speaks up also. I need a break. No, guys, you can't. Ever since my mom made her baby, it's been hectic. Maybe I should tag along. You don't understand, guys. It's just going to be. Hey, Kehlani, can we come with you guys on your getaway? Neil pouts and she smiles, walking towards me in all her beautifulness. Oh, sure, guys. Why not? They all give me a mocking look, to which I narrow my eyes. Babe, I planned it for me and you. I grit out, my eyes still on them. Oh, it's okay, Draco. I'm sure we'll have our own room. Plus it'll be fun. That's the spirit. Josh reaches out to high-five her and I grab his arm, twisting it behind his arm. Okay, ow. Ow. With one final push I let him go satisfied. Well, let's get packing, I guess. A tilde, A tilde, A tilde. Kehlani's POV. Oh, stop being a grump. I tease as I throw clothes into a bag.